Hello there, Internet. My name is Adam Daniels, and I am one of the senior English teachers here at Swansboro High School. This video is going to give some of the details about how to do our detailed outline for the graduation project paper. So, of course, your name, the date, course, English 12, and of course, Mr. Daniels. Title of the paper for the outline. So here's what we are looking for. This is just a template where you're going to put in your own information. So an introduction quote. So place a quote that is relevant but interesting to begin your paper with. So basically what this is going to be is just a quote that you find from online, of course, giving credit to the author, that is relevant and interesting overall to start everything with. It's like watching a movie trailer. You want to have something that naturally grabs the reader or viewer's attention. Your thesis statement. Your thesis statement will outline your entire paper. It should be 1 to 2 sentences that address each of your topics. So your thesis statement is going to outline exactly what your paper is going to be on. If I am doing my paper on why Twix is the greatest candy bar in the world, obviously the reasons that it's so great is because of the caramel, the nougat, and the chocolate. So my thesis statement would be, Twix is the best candy bar in the world because of the caramel, the nougat, and the chocolate. That would be my thesis statement. That one sentence outlines what every one of my topics is going to be within this paper. So going down to the topic area, this is once again just a template. You may need as many or as few, but you must have at least 3 topics to have a legitimate paper. So 5 pieces of information is not required for each one of the topics, but it is recommended to meet the 5-page minimum. This is one of those, if you feel a little lazy right now, this is going to make your life harder if you don't do 5 pieces of information for each topic. So, once again, if I'm doing my paper on Twix and I'm looking up information regarding the quality of the chocolate, I would put my quote in there and then I'd put from Twix.com. Let's say if I was doing mine on Captain America from Marvel superheroes. An example from what I'm looking down here, this would be an example of one of my details that I need for my detailed outline. In World War II, patriotic soldier Steve Rogers, recipient of the Super Soldier Serum, became the living symbol of freedom, Captain America, from Marvel.com. So this is what I'm going to be looking for from all this information. The reason being, this will make it easier to do in-text citations and to give appropriate credit where credit is due along the way. So scrolling down, you can see where all this exact same information is available. More. Conclusion. Essentially is going to be a paraphrase of your introduction. So, restatement of your thesis statement from the introduction. So, it's the same information, just some slight rewording. Your thesis statement will outline, of course, your entire paper. It should be 1 to 2 sentences that address each of your topics, and your conclusion quote should not be a copy of your introduction's thesis. So, closing quote, this would be the paper or the quote that wraps up your entire paper. So this is what we're looking for. It must be relevant, must be interesting, and ideally brings your paper to a close, outlines maybe a primary theme or primary topic about your paper. So if you have any more questions or concerns, interested in other information regarding the graduation project or the detailed outline, check out some of the other videos. Take care.